Hello, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I would like to tell you why Bitcoin and all other cryptocurrencies do not have value. They do not possess worth. They are worth zero. They have always been worth zero, and they are always going to be worth zero. They are not worth anything. So what's the mistake that people have been doing since the beginning of all of this? They have always paid attention to the price, but in the case of Bitcoin, the price does not mean anything. There is no value or energy stored in any of those cryptocurrencies. Imagine the following. Imagine that you are on a very flat road and there is a rock there. So you decide that you are going to kick it. You kick it, it goes 1 meter away. But the kick that you gave did not add any energy to that rock. It did not increase its worth. It did not make it any different from what it was before you kicked it. It's the same rock. So what changed in that rock that you kicked? It was on point A and you kicked it to point B. So what changed was not the energy on that rock, but rather what changed was its state, its positional state. The energy that you used to kick that rock, it's gone. It does not stay in the rock. You kicked it, the energy from your foot hit it, it moved away, and the energy went back away, and the rock stayed on this new state that it's followed. So imagine the following. Imagine that you are on point A, and point B, there is a marking on the ground that says 1000. You kicked it, the rock, from point A to point B. It went from 0 to 1000. Does that mean that that rock is worth something now that it's there? No, it's not worth anything. So how could that be valued? You just changed the state of that rock. You didn't add anything, you didn't get any benefit from that. You just used your energy to move it from a state to a different state. But what happens is that those cryptocurrencies, they are just like that. Then comes along a different person, and this person sees that you have kicked that rock 1 meter away from you on that flat road, and then it decides, oh well, I'm going to kick it down the road even more. I'm going to kick it. And then it goes and it kicks that rock away from point B, where it was 1000, to point C, where it's now 3000. Again, the energy from the foot of this guy, the energy just passed through his foot and through the rock, and it kicked the rock from state B to state C. It didn't change any value, didn't change the energy state of that rock. It just changed its location, its locational state. The rock is still the same that was in the beginning, just like the cryptocurrencies and the bitcoins and whatever. They are the same that they were in the beginning. Oh, what changes? I will tell you what changes. And this is what people have been mistaken from a long time. What changes is that guy from point A to kick this rock from point A to point B. He didn't have to move. He didn't spend energy moving from point A. He just kicked the stone. He was standing on point A, he kicked it to point B. But then when this new guy came along, he had to walk from the place where this guy first kicked the rock. He had to walk from point A to point B. He spent his energy walking to be able to kick this rock from point B to point C. So the guy now thinks, because he has spent his energy walking, that it somehow means something. Like, oh, if I had to walk to kick this rock, so there has to be some value in the walking that I did. What he fails to realize is that he spent money, he spent his calories, his energy walking from point A until point B so that he could kick the rock to point C. So what people are failing to realize is that there is no way to keep the energy on the rock. The energy is gone. You walked from point A to point B to kick that rock. The energy, it's gone. It's gone away. It does not stay anywhere. Now imagine the following. And just one rock, and then another guy comes and he keeps kicking this rock further and further away from point A. And then when you least realize, the rock has moved 1 kilometer, being kicked by all those people. All of them had to spend their energy walking and kicking this rock. But it's still just a rock on the road. It has moved 1 kilometer away, but it does not possess any more energy than it did at the beginning. Nor does it possess any more value from being in a different place. It only changed its location. It's the same with the Bitcoin price or all of those currencies. The prices are on the ground. They are like the measuring of kilometers. They mean nothing. You are not going up. You are not acquiring gravitational energy. You are just changing the position on the ground of something. Because all those cryptocurrencies, they are all of the bitcoins, all of them, they are like a single rock. They are like a single rock, all of them. It's not like there are many rocks that people are kicking. All of them are the same thing. The first guy had to do very little to change the state of this rock. He had just to stay in his place and kick it. But all of those other people, they are spending real energy, their real energy, to keep kicking it. And it's a rock that's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. It has no use here or 1 kilometer away. This rock, it's useless. But then you may think, why people see this as an increase in price? What are they not seeing? I will tell you what's the reason for all of this. What's that they are not seeing? They are not seeing that they are dreaming. There is no reason to kick this rock. There has never been any reason to kick this rock, because it's not doing anything. People think that they are kicking this rock and they will be blessed by an angel that will come from the sky and make them rich. That's what's making these guys keep kicking this rock. There is this long flat road And they think that if they keep kicking this rock in that road far, far away, there is going to come an angel, and that angel is going to make each one of them rich. So what happens is that those people, they begin to fight for the chance to kick this rock. Everybody wants to kick this rock because they know what's going to happen. They are going to be blessed. This was what the first guy that kicked that rock, he said. He kicked it just 1 meter away, and he said to those people, see this rock here? If you kick it in that road, you will be blessed. I was blessed. Look here behind me. There is this pile of gold that an angel from the sky came and gave me when I first kicked this rock here. Can you imagine that? And the second guy goes, oh my God, that's wonderful. I want to be rich like you. What do I have to do? And the guy says, nothing. You just have to take this rock here and kick it up there. But I will charge you. I will charge you $10 because it's a magic rock that I found that made me rich. So if you want to kick it, you will have to give me $10 to kick it. And the guy goes, whoa, $10? I just have to spend $10 to get rich. I'm gonna pay you. And he pays that guy. And he takes his rock and he kicks that rock even further away. And then it's very far away from the first guy. It's very far away. He cannot walk there to charge any more people to keep kicking this rock. But the last guy that kicked it, this rock is very close to him. And then comes another person walking this long road because he heard that he's going to get rich. He spent all his energy walking this road to find this rock. And then there is this last guy there, 1 meter away from that rock. He just kicked it. And he says, oh yeah, right, you can kick this rock. I will charge the same that guy back there charged me. That guy many kilometers away charged me $10 to kick this rock. So I will charge from you the same $10. And the guy goes, whoa, $10, I want to kick this rock. And then comes a second guy. He walked the same road. He walked the same kilometers. He spent his energy. And he begins to fight with the first guy. Oh, no, don't let him kick this rock for $10 only. I will give you 11. And the guy says, oh, well, great. $11, go kick it. And what none of those people realize is that there isn't no angel that's going to come to make them rich from the sky. The rock is worth nothing. It's just a dream. It's just a rock that people are kicking on this flat road that is going nowhere. They are just changing the state of the location of the rock when they kick it. Nothing else is changing. It's all mind self-delusion. That's why none of those cryptocurrencies have value. There is no value in this. But those people, they are all indoctrinated by this dream. They have self-indoctrinated themselves. They believe now that this angel is coming and this angel will make all of them rich. So that's why there is a price on Bitcoin. But the price in Bitcoin, on all other cryptocurrencies, the price means nothing. You could very well put a zero in all of them and that would be the same thing. It's just the rock that the first guy kicked back there. Nothing changed. There is nothing that changed when people kicked this rock. And what's worst, All of those people that went one after another kicking this rock in this flat road that is going nowhere, all of them have spent their energy, their real energy in their bodies that they ate, their real energy to keep kicking this rock. Just the first guy, he spent very little energy to kick this rock in point A to point B. And that's it. That's what people are not comprehending. They will comprehend this eventually. There is going to come a moment when all of those people, by common sense, by the herd movement of people in the world, all of them will wake up. But what has to happen for all of those people to wake up? It's the same thing that has to happen when we change from the model that the Earth is the center of the universe to the Sun being at the center of the solar system, and none of that is at the center of the universe. The universe is just enormous. What's going to make those people get out of this massive illusion is when they expect for 1 month, 1 year, 2 years, and there is no angel coming with the money to make them all rich. Eventually they will all realize that it was just a dream, and they have to do something better in their life other than keep believing in dreams. It's just that simple.